I logged on. That's why I was a little late.
All right, here we go.
Oh my god, if you have...
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Two Nerds One Quest. I am your host and DM, Norm. Joining me today, as always, is one Mr. Laser Dragon Genius, Geoff Williams. What is up, dog?
Good morning, everyone. Doing well today. Yesterday was a different story. A couple of issues at the trailer up north, but hey, it's a bad day up north is still better than a good day at work. I think that's how it goes. So
I've heard. Also
I've
joining
got
me.
some
Go ahead.
wounds to prove it.
Yeah, right. Also joining me, showing his disapproval of up north, apparently, is one Mr. Player JC. What's going on, man?
Donate the player, hate the game. And yes, absolutely, disapproval up north. The more and more I go on in life, the more and more I realize I am a city winter boy. Seems weird. I enjoy winter. I hate summer. I hate bugs. I hate sweating because I can only get so naked.
That's not true.
In winter, I can put more clothes on when I'm cold. That night, I love the city more than anything. Being up north and quote unquote roughing it. I can do it.
Yeah. But you don't
Not
like
my
it.
idea of fun. Not my idea of fun. I do enjoy a good bonfire. But I would rather shower and go to bed in a air-conditioned room afterward.
It's an age thing, too. I mean, getting to the point where some of the stuff that wasn't too hard to do in my 30s is getting harder and harder to do. Be nicer to just rent a place than maintain a place.
Okay, and then a quick rundown of the things I'm into this week. Okay, Expedition 33 is the most amazing RPG ever. If you got access to play it, you should. Andor is incredible. Season 2 was phenomenal. And I finally bought Forza Horizon 5, and that game has always been brilliant and the one thing I missed from my Xbox. So I have it on PS5 now, so I'm very happy.
And that has been your video game entertainment rundown with JC. Now the master of the sword, the master of the lightsaber, off to my left in this. Oh, wait. Yeah, left in this direction. One Mr. Ryan Crixus Kukta. What is up, homeboy?
What's going on, guys? So nothing much over here. Just taking care of a couple babies today, which is fantastic. But outside of that, just feeling sad for Jeff. That's a hell of a lot to do on your couple days off. But as we go forward, I'm sure there'll be better days ahead. A lot of summer.
Well, the unfortunate part is, it frees me up for Memorial Weekend probably. So, oops.
There you go. Well, the only thing
I'm making something that was intentional.
Sabotage. The only thing I'm trying to figure out is
marks. That's an animal.
Why in the hell can't the Brewers score a single goddamn run?
Because when pitches get thrown over the plate perfectly in the strike zone, they get called as balls.
Oh man,
that pitch.
There's some brutal calls, but also the Brewers cannot get a hit. There's runners on base all the time and just can't hit the ball.
Yeah, it's hard to get shut out 4 of your last 6 games or something stupid like that. That's kind of hard to do.
4 of the last 5.
Yeah.
No run.
A long season, boys. It's a long season. We got it.
I ain't got shit. I don't play baseball.
That'll be the story until the All-Star break for me. And then the All-Star break will happen, and then we'll be into football stuff. Yeah. That's how I root for the Brewers. Opening day to All-Star break, I'm in, and then it's kind of like, okay.
That sounds about right.
And then sometimes, occasionally, I go, oh shit, they're doing well in September, and then I pay attention again.
This is really,
Until the playoffs.
Yeah. I gotta have that.
And then they lose.
All right, Genius. You got a recap and
Yep. So we started the last session on stage and in the theater auditorium seating in combat with 3 void spawns. We did pretty well, and to sum it all up quickly, we dealt 273 damage in that battle and only took 57. I'll call that a success. So then we, Flip and Ono went around and searched all the box seats and found a bunch of trinkets and playbills and a bunch of other stuff. Found some gargoyles on the roof. So we then headed backstage and found a number of rooms. First room was a dressing room. Had a magic broken mirror that haunted Flip. Then we went into a prop room and found one of the city investigators, a half-orc who was delusional, thought they were trapped in the room and had to help her find the door. Then we found the playwright's office where there was a ritual tome that appeared to summon Chagulg, the writhing clot. And we also found a trap door that we're saving for later. Then Chert went into a costume room at the end of the session, while Ono and Flip went into a second dressing room, and in there they found a trail of what Flip identified as gibbering mouther slime on the floor. And for our listeners who are wondering, Flip is currently cursed with having an alternate persona whenever he's scared. And it's been entertaining, and I don't know if Chert and Ono know exactly what's going on yet.
Nuh-uh.
that is all accurate. Thank you, sir. So if you want to go to the map, I will get that started. Session.
I am there and waiting. Woohoo.
Session
That's
started.
not the right map. Oh, yeah, it is. Huh. We're just further up on the top of it.
I'm like, it should be the right map. I switched it.
It opened to the stage. Zoomed in on the stage.
Yeah, it
and I
always zooms in.
didn't see the backstage stuff. I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
But I forgot. It's all one map.
Trying to remember which music I had playing.
Not that scary one from the Rabbit and Dragonborn dungeon. Definitely not that.
No, I have other music I've been using. I bought a whole bunch of soundscape stuff.
Oh, and if anyone was keeping track by looking at my character sheet, I had written down the damage I took in my notebook, but I never actually applied it to my character. So I was not completely unscathed in the last battle like it looked like. So I rectified that.
Rectum.
Damn it, John, you beat me to it. All right, so you guys are... let's see here. Flip is in the room. Ono is right outside the door. And Chert is in the dressing room. Nope. Flip's in the dressing room. Chert is in the costume storage. And I don't remember. Did you guys search it? I know that Flip had discovered the ooze and identified it.
Oz.
I think that's about where we were at. Chert's in the costume room. Flip identified the slime, and I think that's where we ended.
All right.
Well, I only roll a 9 to investigate this room.
Yeah, it's a lot like the other room. A lot of mirrors, costumes. You know, you got the sludge. You identified the sludge. It smells like absolute dog shit. Like, it is just gross in there. Not a lot of stuff other than the makeup and costumes. You know, there's the mirrors, there's the vanities, but there really isn't anything else that is of use, unless you want to take makeup for a future adventure to try to disguise yourself.
No, I run out of there then because it's so stinky. Like, oh no, it smells poopy in there. Don't go in there. Gross.
I believe you. Closes the door.
Yeah, you can smell it from the doorway.
While they're
Yeah.
doing that, I'll search the costume room, and since I found a person in the last one, I'll kind of be looking underneath each one for legs and people, and just kind of like you might do, run your hands across the costumes and like have it kind of fan each one out, looking for anything out of the ordinary, but mostly just making sure there's no other investigators here or anything else hiding.
Yeah, as you go through, you don't see any legs. You don't find any people. You do find a wall of masks.
I wish.
That, just your ordinary everyday mask that you would put on for a play.
This is one of those times where I wish I was DMing so badly.
Why is that?
'Cause I'd say you find a pair of legs and you move the clothing aside and there are bloody stumps there. They don't have to be anything necessarily. You can just put a set of bloody legs in there to amp up the creepy.
Oh, that's fair.
Is there like a hat area?
Yeah,
I was
hats,
just gonna say,
masks.
This is Jeff's in a costume room. Now Jeffy's gonna come out of this room with like a cape, a cane, and a hat on.
No, I was thinking since last week. I'd like to find 3 specific hats, one for each of us, and I'll bring them out and catch Flip first and ask, hey, I got some hats. Flip, you interested in a hat? And I'll hold up basically an Indiana Jones hat, a Jack Sparrow hat, and a Gandalf hat, and see if he wants one of those.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, no.
let's see,
Welcome
which
to
one
the
would
bar.
he pick? I don't know which one of those 3 he would pick in particular.
I think
I
if
guess
anything,
I'll-
Church is trying to almost shock you into like normalcy or something. I don't know.
Actually, Ryan,
I'm giving you first pick, bro.
why don't you? I want you to roll a d6 for me.
Three.
All right, you are scared of the hats. Like, you are concerned that it's going to, like, you are not trusting of these hats.
I'm not putting that on my head. You can't make me.
Oh shit! He ran away.
And he's gone.
I grab a
Alright.
Gandalf hat and put it on my head. It goes with my
Alright.
staff.
I'll throw on the Indiana Jones one and tuck the Jack Sparrow one in my backpack.
Are we concerned we're gonna scare him?
I have no idea. Oh, you mean with the hats?
Yeah. He may run from us if we keep these on.
You're not my
All
dad.
right. All right. Yeah. Throw the hat down. Throw the hat.
Oh
down.
heavens, knowing if your dad ever did the things I do to you, you turn him in.
I don't know what to do with that information.
Oh
Yeah?
no. Yeah.
Hey, Ono, do you remember when I found that gibbering mouther sludge? That was gross, right?
Very gross.
Yeah. Do you remember when I saw it? It was gross.
It was,
Right?
Oh my god, Ryan, you are so fucking good at that. Jesus. Yes, it was very gross. Flip. Do you remember the trapdoor?
Yeah. Yeah.
You think we should go look at that?
Trapdoor's cool too.
Yeah, you think we should go look at it?
Yeah, let's do that. That
Okay,
sounds fun.
This is gonna be so easy. To get him to go first, it's gonna be really easy right now.
we didn't want him to go first.
Obviously. We normally want him to go first, but so we go back into the office. That's where the trapdoor was, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Next to the desk.
Accurate.
Is there a flip? Is there any traps on there, or is it locked or anything like that?
Flip will try to pull it open, see if there's traps on it.
Did Chert hear Flip mention gibbering mouther?
Yeah, you were there. You were 10 feet away.
Um,
And he was exuberant about it.
Do I know enough about a gibbering mouther to be concerned? I believe it's something you don't want to hear, but I don't know if Chert would know enough about that. I don't know if that would be...
I mean, if he wants
Like,
to
is
roll
that something that
history or
Yeah.
Nature
nature,
nature?
check to know whether or not it's properties.
I'm okay at nature. That whole like stuffing cotton in your ears thing, it's 22.
yeah, you're
I
fully
don't know if
aware.
that's-
Yeah, you're like you're knowledgeable.
Cotton?
I'll grab Ono and be like, you said gibbering mouther. Are those the things that like make you go crazy when you hear them?
Crazy?
I was crazy once.
Crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, that kind.
Maybe. How do you stop it though?
Plug in your ears with something, which makes
Well,
it a
let's
lot
see.
harder for us to work as a team, but
Yeah, it does. But I have this these sleeping bags. I can tear some of the cotton out of there, and we can.
I mean, there's a
Stuff
whole
our ears if we
costume
need
room like right there full of stuff, and I'm assuming the dressing rooms would have some kind of, I don't know, something.
Cotton balls for makeup. Or makeup removal.
Take your pick. I mean, do you want to go back and grab cotton balls? Actually, do you want to go back and see if you can find cotton balls?
So, it depends on what Flip's doing.
Yeah, how fast is Flip heading into the basement?
I mean, he just pulled the trap door open.
Yeah, where's Uncle Chert going?
Uncle Chert.
Yeah, I'll just go to the costume room and find something easy to essentially shred and stuff in our ears.
He was going to look for some cotton. That gibbering mouther thing apparently is can be bad if we listen to it. So he's getting us some cotton to stuff in our ears. It's gonna make it harder to hear, but it's gonna make it safer for us should we encounter it.
Yeah, I had that idea. I just forgot to say anything about it, but I knew that.
Oh, if you got ideas like that, definitely say something about it, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I will.
Okay.
Any issue finding something to shred and bring back?
You just
It's
being
not
your
gonna
son,
be
Ryan.
It's easy.
So what are we doing?
Any
I
issue
didn't
with
realize
finding,
how far away from it I actually was. Now it's like, oh yeah, that's what they're like.
Yeah, I was just gonna grab something cottony and shred it. 6 little clumps of cotton of some kind of clothing.
All right.
It's makeshift. Oh,
Do that. Roll dexterity. See if you're able to shove those things in there. See if you can get them to stay.
21.
Oh, nice. 21.
I hand 2 of them to Flip. Here, these are what we need to put in our ears to keep us safe.
And is it a save or a check?
Just a check.
Dexterity.
Just dexterity check.
19.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Perfect. They're sitting in there tight.
And just to make sure that everybody is good with this before we go into a situation, I am going to cast message and tell Ono I'll be able to. You'll be able to hear me if I can see you.
Okay.
Let's see, and you can reply in a whisper that only I can hear. So
And just to be
I'm
clear,
not sure that I want to do it to Flip because I don't know what's going on. So just to Ono.
the cotton or the stuff that you put in your ears doesn't make everything silent. What it's going to do is it's going to give you advantage on your saving throws.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take it.
Yep. For sure.
Okay.
You go down the pit, or you go down the hole.
Yeah.
We're
Flip
going down?
leading, or does Flip want to send somebody else first?
No,
Yeah,
Flip will go. Flip will just kind of jump down, essentially. Just
Ono looks back at Chert and goes, well, at least he's not afraid of the dark.
yeah.
That's true.
Not yet. Not yet, right? And one by one, we file into the hole.
All right, so you go down. It is starts out looking kind of like a basement, like a cellar, and then the caves. There's a long walkway out, which goes from being less cellar, less walls to actual caverns, and you spend about an hour and a half wandering around, going. It's lit, which is kind of odd. Like, there's a lot of lighting.
Torches, or is there just ambient light?
Torches.
Okay.
So it's like somebody went down there and lit all of these hallways through. You come to a couple of dead ends. You track back, and you end up, after about an hour and a half, coming to an opening.
New map.
Yep. Zoom out when it pops up, because you might be.
I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map.
Nope, yep, there it is. Oh man, we're encased in solid stone.
All right, so you end up to this area that opens up, and in front of you, as you come to the opening of the mouth of the cave, it is, you see some pillars. It's kind of a destroyed room. And I need you to make a perception check.
Over this course of this hour, Flip has been pretty much the same, or is he?
He has not changed. It depends upon his level of scared. If if he's not scared, then he's acting normal. If he's scared, he starts acting. The more scared he is, the more childlike, or the more he goes into this persona.
16.
Perception 14.
15.
All right.
Wow.
You all hear, as you're coming to the mouth of this cave, or the mouth of this room, you all hear voices talking, but you can't quite tell where in the room it's coming from.
Probably good.
Maybe.
It depends on if it's Gibbering Mother or just random dude. Bertrand.
Do we hear
or whatever
anything
his-
specific they're saying?
Bertram.
Like, we
Right.
don't know where it's coming from, but is it actual words, or is it just like...
It is a couple of different voices. You can't quite make out what they're saying. And I'm going to have you guys not move yourselves. Oops.
Suddenly a big black wall shows up in front of you.
Yeah, right.
Mhm. Reverse fog of war.
What's that? Oh, it's the fog of war.
As you enter the room,
Ryan, you're muted if you were talking.
Oh, I'm sorry. All right, we can go.
I saw your lips moving, and you weren't making audible
That's a
stuff.
funny,
I see your
that's a
lips.
funny joke that we missed, isn't it?
I see your lips flapping. You enter the
Alright,
room.
I'm gonna flank out to the left.
All right.
And you can tell me if I should stop. But
You can just stop right there. Because as you enter the room, you start moving off to the left. You hear a voice coming from the far end. We seem to have some visitors.
He's a proper gentleman.
And we are going to go into...
I couldn't quite hear what he said, so I take the cotton out of my ear and I say, "What?"
We're going to go into order here.
Fighting.
initiative.
We're not fighting yet.
Oh, initiative though.
Yeah.
So roll it.
Are we good for rolling, or are we waiting for setup?
I rolled a 16.
I rolled a 10.
20.
Nice. All right, so we're in initiative. Flip, you're going to go first, and we'll just kind of play this out as needed.
Flip had just taken the cotton out of his ears and he said, "No, what did you say? I didn't want to miss it. It sounded real important."
Wait a minute. I'm
Right.
scared.
As you get closer,
Fuck me.
you can kind of see there's a couple of people, Flip, that are prostrate to the ground. Remember, you got to take your movement, so you have up to 30 since we're in.
Yep.
All right.
Noted. I mean, I'm still like, I'm still kind of creeping along, but I am just speaking out loud.
And as you get closer, he says, "Yes, yes. Come closer, my friend."
And then I'm gonna turn back to my team and just say, like, he just wants us to get closer, guys.
That's all he wants. He just wants to be friends.
Yeah. And then that's it. Then my turn's over.
All right, Ono.
Move to there quietly.
All right, so you move north, the middle, center room. All right, so
Yep.
you're gonna see a whole hell of a lot more, my friend.
I'm already seeing stuff.
Hmm.
Yeah.
To make tracking initiative complicated.
Oh, there is way more. I started scrolling the initiative. Scrolling the initiative, people.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you did the same thing I did, I counted to 18.
I didn't count. I saw gibbering mouther A and went, "What the fuck?" And then I scrolled a little bit, and there's a silhouette of what appears to be some sort of beholder. So I was done at that point. I'm like, no, I'm not scrolling anymore. I don't need to.
Ono, as you walk to the center of the room, it opens up to you, and you see about a dozen prostrate people bowing and worshiping to this thing, this monster standing on a
Writhing clot.
platform.
I think that's the best descriptor for it.
Uh-huh.
Good lord.
It, let's see here. It's a floating mass of black, churning sludge that seems to absorb all light into its inky center. The clot shivers, compresses, and then bursts into a nest of whipping tendrils glowing with stolen starlight.
Ugh.
It's horrifying to behold and inscrutable in its will.
When I see it, do I need to do anything sanity-wise?
No.
Oh shit! I need my notebook.
Oh, yes.
I am good then.
You need to roll a wisdom saving throw.
All right, wisdom saving throw. I gotta go run and get my notebook. I forgot I put it in the other room because I guessed the other day. Wisdom saving throw. 7.
Roll a d6.
Oh shit.
Hmm.
2.
All right, you lose 2 points, 2 sanity points.
Okay. I will be right back. I get my notebook where I'm keeping track of that. I am done doing what I'm gonna do though, especially if I'm going a little nuts right here.
All right. Let's hear. What does he have? He's got.
Got we're not gonna take it stuck in my head, but change the words to we're not gonna make it. We're not gonna make it. No, ain't gonna make it.
All right.
I'm supposed to be a healer, I think.
Shagulg on his turn. What's he gonna do? All right, I'm gonna wait for John to come. Oh, John's back. Okay.
Oh, I'm back.
All
I'm
right.
back in here. I'm listening.
So Shagulg
Don't mind the shape.
is there pulsing and just absorbing, and coming from him is a blast at Ono. Does 11 hit you?
No. I jump away quickly.
All right, and it is going to. Let's see, I think I missed something he was supposed to do. All right, and he's going to use a legendary action.
I want
Is,
to do that now.
Legend? Yeah, it's one of those, like, it's legendary action. John, you probably have done this more. You use it at the end of someone else's turn?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that how legendary actions work?
I believe,
Or at least
yes.
used to work?
Well, I'll look it up. I believe that's how it is. I will
Yep,
check
it's
it
at the
real
end
quick.
of another. It says it right here in my notes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if it changed in the new shit or not, so I'll still check it. Because that is something I did not look at.
Yeah.
It's probably under actions then. Action bonus.
Oh, I just zoomed in. All these people have names. It's going to be so much
Yeah.
worse for them when I cast Fireball.
They will be unhappy.
You know, they just look like faceless, nameless people. But now their life story is going to be snuffed out.
I mean, history is written by the victors, right? So
Yes, it is.
we can just say that they, they fought, they died as heroes or some bullshit.
No, they sacrificed themselves willingly to the flames of the enemy. They were crazy.
All right. Shagog's going to stay where he's at, and Chert, it is your shot.
Okay. Would you say that from where I am, I have a line of sight on the Gibbering Mouther? Or do I have to move? I'm Gibbering Mouther A, sorry.
No, because there's those pillars in front of you. Those pillars are, I would say you don't even see Gibbering Mouther A yet. I would say Ono probably can see A.
30. Okay, then I probably can't from here either.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough sight.
Okay, well, if I don't know he's there, then we're going for the big guy and as many of his friends as I can get.
Oh, you're literally smoking everybody.
Yeah, feels right.
I'm literally fireballing everybody.
They're probably giving him energy by worshiping him.
Legendary action clarification. Legendary action is an action that a monster can take immediately after another creature's turn. Only one of these actions can be taken at a time, and only after another creature's turn ends.
Alright.
Alright, well, the end of my turn is coming after a Blaze of Glory.
After a fireball?
So this is Fireball level 3, so normal level for Fireball. That is a dex saving throw of 16 to take half damage. The damage
and I
is
think
fire.
that you said they're all prone, so that's disadvantage on dex saving throw, right?
They're all kneeling and worshiping.
I don't know that. Yeah, that's potentially true. I don't know if they're normal humans, if they would survive half damage on a fireball, but...
There is also the DM fiat hand wave that I would do, saying they all get hit because they aren't expecting it. And it will make tracking initiative better. I'm trying to put that in Tom's head, but the way Tom's grinning, I have a feeling he wants all these guys to get up and attack us, so I don't know how well this is all going to go.
At least Shagog has to make some kind of a save. Alright, so...
Flow saves.
I see flow saved.
Low.
I'm just going to go from actually left. Shit.
Well, here. How about if I roll the damage and then you can decide if they're going to live whether they take damage or not?
All
Does
right.
that sound like a fair trade?
Yeah, let's do that. Because is it half damage on save?
All right. Other than yeah, half damage. So, and Shagog is the only one that I'm assuming would survive for sure. Okay, so full damage is 26.
So they're all taking at least 13.
No, they're all fucked.
Is 13.
Okay.
So that saves you from having to roll.
Doesn't matter.
Huh. Well, that's makes me sad I didn't do what I should have done earlier.
Never know what
Everyone's got a plan until they get punched in the mouth.
And since that was a leveled spell, my bonus actions are very restricted, so I think I can cast a cantrip. Is there one worth casting? Maybe.
Tom, did you hide initiative somehow?
No, it got smaller, so the pages got smaller.
There's literally nothing in it now.
You're probably because an entire page got, like, I think the 4 that were on a page are still the same page.
I don't have.
So do you have arrows?
No.
Do you have arrows? Nothing?
No.
Oh.
Nothing. I have nothing.
I have it on my...
Wait till he's... Yeah, I have it on my screen, so...
Oh, I refreshed it. There we go. Now it's back.
Oh, it's a touch
now
spell.
It's the big players.
I'm going to cast the cantrip resistance on myself, touching myself to give myself 1d4 reduction of damage from. I'm going to choose. I'll just choose necrotic. So if it happens to be necrotic damage that happens to me this turn,
Yes.
I can reduce it by 1d4. I don't know if that's a thing or
It's a
not.
good guess. It's a good guess. I'm not sure it's right, but it's a good guess.
So sorry, Tom, I ruined your fun there.
Is
If those
psychic
people
an
were
option,
in
Jeff?
the-
Because that would have been a good guess too.
That would have been my first choice if it was.
All right, so Shagog saved on his deck save, and he took half, so he took 13.
All those bodies,
Bunch of,
charred remains now laying there.
Crispy people.
Yeah.
Dave's hot chicken. Oh shit! They all went black at the same time.
Well, they all got charred at the same time.
I suppose yes. That is exactly what happened. They all got charred at the same time.
Wow.
Well, you know that saying: once you go black, you never go back.
Mm.
I mean, I have a feeling resurrection may take care of that, but in this case, probably not. I think you need a viable body.
Well, now I need to see if
It'd be like through resurrection or something.
I need to see something.
Yeah, they've been church crisped.
Hmm.
That's what'll come out of this. Chert will develop a line of snacks, and they'll be chert crisps, and they'll be little people-shaped burnt chips.
See that caramelization on the edges? That's the good stuff.
Oh man!
I'm gonna
They call these burnt ends.
Burnt ends. Oh.
All right, I think I'm going to.
My turn. My turn is over.
There are times I think of something truly dark, and I will not say it.
Healthier for the best for the rest of us.
Yeah. What? How far is he moving?
20 feet.
Okay, fair enough.
Is that okay with you?
Looked like he moved further than 20 feet. I was like, what? Wait, what? Okay. I'm like, how fast are these things?
Not very.
No, they're
All right, so we have the gibbering mother. He moved. At the end of the gibbering mother's turn, I'm struggling because I don't know if this is legitimate or not, because it doesn't say the people have to be alive.
Ooh.
So
You're the DM. Do what makes sense.
Yeah.
If you think
What?
you could justify it, make it happen. I ruined your fun. Have some fun.
all right. So at the
you
end,
didn't run the fun. You cast fireball on 15 targets. That's amazing.
yeah. At the end of
I mean,
the gibbering mother's turn, Shagalg is going to use a legendary action to liquefy 2 of these people that are burnt and in place prostrate. He's going to liquefy
I'm going
them.
to offer you this. Here, I'm going to offer you this.
Yeah.
It's something to keep in mind. This is all psychological shit. What we see and what actually happened can be 2 totally different things. So we can see them stand up, heal themselves perfectly, and then completely melt away in blood and blackness, if you want it. Like, it's a psychological fuckery adventure, and this is a legendary action. That's definitely something that he could fuck with us
Well,
that way.
what you're seeing is them on the ground. They're charred. They're black. They shouldn't be turning to liquid. Right? Like, they're burnt ends.
Yeah, theoretically, yeah.
so we're going from burnt ends to liquid smoke.
So the 2 in front, actually the 2 back here liquefy, explode,
Ooh, shit.
getting crap and shit all over. And
At bludgeoning damage, I'd like to try and deflect it.
2 more
What?
gibbering mouthers appear.
Oh,
No, that completely makes sense, Tom, honestly. Gibbering mouthers are manifested out of other things. Like, if they were inside of that, and then the human crispity outside
The human crispity outside.
gives away to an ooey gooey inside with a lot of mouths.
All right, and then it's going to go to flip. So at the they're at the end. They ended up being at the end of. I think they ended up being at the end of. Yeah, they ended up being at the end of initiative. So instead of going directly to them, they'll be coming. They'll start their turn as we come back around. So we're going back to the top of the order for flip.
One question for you, Tom. You moved a gibbering mouther within 10 feet of flip. Does flip have to do anything?
Is that 10 feet?
Being that close,
That is
I don't
10
know
feet.
if it's 10. I'm just trying to help you because I know there's a lot
Yeah.
dealing with legendary actions, because I don't know that you've ever hit us with legendary actions as a DM yet.
I have not. And I have not used
So.
gibbering mouthers before either, and these bastards have a lot of
Yeah.
shit to them.
Yeah, they have an
there
aura.
aren't-
You get close
there
enough.
aren't
You get.
also lair actions here that you need to keep track of too, are there?
No, there's no layer actions for this
No.
one.
That's good. 'Cause-
Gibbering mouthers is going to be enough, dude.
no, I know. Well, and that's kind of the question I would have is, and based on the adventure, is the intent that we figure out that it's turning these things into gibbering mouthers, so we respond by killing the people to prevent that? In which case, I don't know if there's going to be 10 more gibbering mouthers. I'm not sure how that works. So that would be like
that would
from
be
the
the
intent-
question.
from the intent of the thing. If we kill the people, so they can't become gibbering mouthers, versus some of them. Now, in this case, I would say they were still fresh. So,
Well, with the two,
Again,
just for the panic
it's-
moment, because I'm already
Yeah.
panicking about 4 gibbering mouthers.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So
Uh-huh.
it's the distance with this is if you are within 20 feet of them at the start of your turn. So flip at the start of your turn. I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw. I would give you advantage. However, you took your thing out of your ear and you did not tell me that you
Here.
put it back in. So you do not get advantage on this.
Well, I didn't put it back in because someone was talking to me.
Uh-huh.
And they haven't stopped. And they keep talking. And now they're saying different things at the same time.
Don't fail me now.
18.
All right.
job.
Yeah, that's a save. All right, so you're good.
Hey, Flip,
All right.
good.
So Flip is gonna just kind of turn around here, sees this gibbering mouther like right in his area, and he's gonna shoot it with the star shot. Try this again. And a hit.
10 hits.
They are slow and not very mobile.
Cool. All right, I'm gonna hit it, and I'm gonna.
With it?
So that's 10 damage, and I'm gonna give it this additional damage from my constellation flames. So this is fire damage, and that's 6 additional fire damage.
So 16 total.
16 total. Then I'm going to take my bonus action and attack with my silvered hand crossbow at advantage. And that's 20.
That's a nat 20.
Yep. So I'm also going to sneak attack once I'm done.
Yes. Yes.
So that's 8 damage, and then the sneak attack separates.
8d6.
Oh, so many ones. 27.
It is still alive. Barely. This thing looks like a puddle of
Mud.
blopped up goo. Just like somebody threw it in a blender. And it's still crawling.
Well, that's about as much as I can do, so.
You realize you did 51 points of damage on your turn.
That's
a lot.
That
Flip
is
yells
awesome.
out, "That was awesome! Oh no, did you see that? Does that make you wet, baby?"
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus. Is that your turn then?
She says, "Yeah, I saw it," and then just kind of. What? All right, my turn. Let's see. So I go 5, 10, 15, 20. I will unload on the gibbering mother here. So attack A is, let's see, 11 to hit. We know that hits though, right?
That hits.
Cool.
You don't have to roll damage.
13 bludgeoning.
It had 1 point of damage left.
Excellent.
How does this thing die?
That close.
Ono runs up to it and starts to swing. And as she does, she notices the thing just kind of looks defeated. And she just takes the staff and goes, poke, and knocks this tooth that's just kind of hanging out, just out. And the thing goes, poof.
You boop it in the mouth.
Yeah, basically. Just goes, oh. And dies. Oh, shit. Well, that... Okay, I'm glad that one's dead. But my turn isn't going the way I wanted it to. Well, let's see, I moved 20, so then...
Do you have anything ranged?
Oh, yeah, I
Give
do.
you a-
Yes, I do.
But it's an action, probably, and now you used an attack.
Well, my second attack could be my short bow, right?
Oh. Yeah.
If that's allowed.
How long have you had a short bow?
This whole time. Whole time.
Where'd you pick that up? It's been here.
Just, I am the tank. I don't use the short bow very often. I'm usually face to face with what I'm fighting. I like to spin overhand, like I poke it and then I pull the short bow from my hip, and flip over and fire at whatever one this in is. I don't know which one it is. The one in the not next to Jane. The one next to Jane. I'm gonna shoot at that gibbering mother.
I wish I would have wrote down their names ahead of time so we knew which one this one was. It's not Flo or Jane.
That's an 11 to hit.
That hits. That's a gibbering mother D.
Or 7. That's Dave. Gibbering mother Dave.
Crispy Dave. Hot Dave. Dave's hot chicken.
Dave's hot chicken, yep. Hot Dave. So yeah, that was 7 points of piercing damage. What is this? That's a full action. And I'm not close enough to do a flurry. Oh, you know what? I have the room to do it, even if I max roll this. It's a good time to do it, because I can get it. Even if I max roll this, I won't top out my hit points. So I'm going to do a wholeness of body with my bonus action to heal myself for 1d8 plus 2 hit points. So d8 plus
Seems
2.
like a good time.
Yeah. And it's an 8 for the full 10. Hell yes.
Nice.
That's my bonus action. Then I'm going to use the rest of my movement. See, I got 25 feet of movement yet. My second move, that's 10, 15. And then that'll be 25. I move back by chart. Knowing these things move, seeing these things move relatively slowly, I want to try and do kind of hit and run tactics, which was what my intent was with the other one, but he died so fucking quickly. I was gonna go in, I was gonna blast him real quick, and then I was gonna get out of there. And no, he died.
Makes sense.
Good job, Flip. I hardly had to do anything to him. Do it again.
All right, that's your turn.
Only 15 to go.
Yes, I'm done.
So that's your turn. Gibbering Mother A is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20. And I mean, everything that they have is a distance. Or everything they have is up close, I think, for their attacks. 5 feet. 15 feet. Nobody's within 15 feet. All right. So that's that thing's turn, and then we're going to go to Shulgolg.
Shulgolg.
He, it, they, whatever. It's going to fly, so it hovers off the ground. It never was really sitting on the ground. Now that you look at it as it hovers, it's going to fly out over. So it is hovering over all of you at this point. It is going to, so one of its tendrils, it's this glowing mass of absorbing all this light, so it is very black. And this tendril shoots out at Flip. $13 to hit.
Does not hit.
Yeah.
And shooting out from its side is a star beam, another beam aiming towards Ono again. 18 to hit.
What? Misses. Sidestep.
And now standing in front of all of you is this giant, glowing, undulating, pulsating blackness of...
Lean into its name,
ooze.
Tom. Writhing clot.
The writhing clot.
The writhing clot. This writhing clot in front of you. Just the name makes me squirm. Ugh, that's gross.
And then we'll move to Chert.
I'll be right back.
All right. Chart's like, that seemed to work okay the first time. Let's try it. Did I make that too big? No, that's 20. That's the same. All right. So do the same thing. I don't think I can get Chloe there, but that's fine.
They're all dead. They're all burnt.
Yeah, but I saw 2 of them come back. So, same thing then. Fireball at level 3. Dex saving throw for half.
Oh, Jesus. We are toastying the toasty again.
Yeah.
All right, Jury Mother A got a 15.
All right. He missed. Good.
15 didn't save.
No, 16 is the number to beat.
Yeah.
Skull got a 13.
Yeah. Good. And then,
Oh, he got a 0. Nat 1.
nice.
Perfect.
Apparently, yeah, they're not very dexy.
I suppose.
And
Hot
Dave.
Hot Dave got a 1.
Nice.
Hot Dave.
Hot Dave. All right. Lots of ones in there. It's only 22.
Once he's on fire, he's super hot.
Hot Dave and the Fireballs. I used to play bass for them.
And then I'm going to go ahead and 15, 20.
So that was, you said 22 damage?
22 damage of fire to all of those things. So maybe it'll even toast the toasted to the point where they can't come back, except maybe Chloe. I don't know. I'm just trying to do as much damage as possible. Yeah, and then I'm going to move, and I will again cast resistance on myself. Actually, no, I'll cast resistance on Ono before I walk away, and do, let's just go with, Radiant. I don't know. It seems like multiple things are coming out of this thing. So, if you get hit by Radiant damage, Ono, you can reduce it by a D4.
Okay.
That is concentration, so technically I'm concentrating on it up to a minute, so I guess I wouldn't have had to switch.
Is that your turn?
That is my turn. I am done.
All right. So then we're going to Gibbering Mother C. 5, 10, 15, 20.
C is for crispy.
It's good enough for me. That's all he can do because nobody's in range of him next. And then it's Hot Dave's turn.
Key crisp.
Hot Dave's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20.
Hot Dave.
Hot Dave.
He can't do anything. So then we're moving up to Flip. And I'll be right back.
Flip. Flippy, flippy. You may have to make a... We'll have to ask Tom. You may have to make a wisdom saving throw. I may have to make a wisdom saving throw being within the presence of the writhing clot.
I don't know. I didn't have,
What a name.
I guess I didn't have to, so hopefully that he didn't miss that when I was over there.
You're not smart enough to be afraid of him.
Oh,
don't know.
Yeah, I mean that could be. I'm super wise, not super smart. Wise enough to know when to walk away.
So Tom asked if I can fire my crossbow. I just can't reload it because I don't have a free hand. So I'm going to drop it now.
Got it. You guys are both doing okay on hit points currently?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't taken any in this battle.
Yeah, I'm only 3 off of my max thanks to my wholeness of body. So.
Alright. If we can keep them all in a nice good range, I can heal one of you if you're close enough while I hurt them.
Jeff, for the...
Heal me, hurt them.
Well, I'm thinking about it, Jeff, for the Shadow Dark thing, I will likely be just getting on Discord or Facebook Messenger on a call to talk to people, like either Memorial Day in the evening or the day after.
Okay.
Just trying to set something up to say, hey, this is kind of the idea, and if you're still in, you're still in. If you're not, you're not. When would you be able to? Type thing, and
we were supposed to come up with a family.
Yeah, and people kind of have been. Rick's got an idea. Dave's got an idea. Christine's got an idea.
The the idea that came to me was like a cast of characters from, say, like The Greatest Showman, like a circus.
That would be
went
perfect and fit
bankrupt.
right in line with everyone else because Liz
Okay.
is doing The
So
Last of
you'd
Us.
you'd have
I
like a
think
bearded
Dave's
lady
doing The
and-
Fast and the Furious. It's
Basically, you're-
literally every one of these families is going to be like a pop culture reference.
So, yeah, so mine would be basically like the circus freak show, kind of,
Nice.
the Wolfman,
You
bearded
know, in the
lady.
theater. There's a theater in
Yeah.
this town.
Yeah, and it went bankrupt, but I still maintain that it's mine. But there's no money. There's no money to put on shows.
There's Curiosity Shop. And that's Liz is running that with that family. Dave is going to be running like the constabulary type thing.
All right, and we're back.
And we're back.
And
Sorry
we're
about
back.
that.
Does,
No worries.
we
We
were
start talking
asking, does
about
Flip need to make any kind of a thing with Shagulg so close? And
Yes.
should Chert have?
Uh,
Should Chert have? He would have been.
oh yeah.
No way.
Both Chert and Flip, upon seeing Shagulg,
Beginning of their turns.
at the beginning of their turns, need to make
'Cause, yeah, that was
wisdom saving throw.
all right.
Dum, dum, dum.
14?
That does not save.
Oh, Chert did though.
Oh, Chert
Is
definitely
30
did.
okay?
Yeah, 30's good.
Well, it's either a 29. It's either a 29 or a 30, depending on if the broken luck stone or broken ring of protection worked. So
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
okay, good. Then my fireball worked and everything happened. So all's good. All's good in the land of Oz.
Flip needs to roll some sanity
Flip,
points.
I need you to roll a d6.
No.
Oh shit! If he rolls a 6,
No, dude. No, dude.
It was on a
Okay.
6 for half of this roll.
All right. So,
So it is a 2.
how many do you?
That puts me at -6.
All right. I need you to.
10 you have.
I need you to roll a d10.
Uh-oh.
Roll a
Getting
10
another
again.
condition, sir.
I think you rolled a 10 last time. If you roll a 10, maybe it's the same condition.
2.
Oh wait,
Nope.
hold on a second.
Oh, he developed a third personality.
And they start talking to each other.
And then they start talking to each other and arguing with each other.
Oh no, I take that back. Roll a d100. Roll 100.
Oh, nice.
Ooh,
Hey, I
D100.
Mm-hmm.
gotta ask birthday.
81.
81.
Birthday in order for the.
You are stunned.
Uh-oh.
I meant stunning because I look so good.
And roll. Well,
I didn't bring my books over.
I'm not gonna. That would be. Is there a way to wake somebody up from being stunned, John?
That's a good question. Let's look at the condition. Stun. Let's bring that up. Stun.
I am incapacitated. I automatically fail strength and dex saving rolls. And attacks against me have advantage.
So incapacitated means no moving and no actions. So basically he would be catatonic.
Mm-hmm.
Not paralyzed, so not stiff as a board.
Does the ability say how it would clear or no?
Well,
I don't see it anywhere.
it's short-term madness. It's a D&D table.
Oh.
It says effect lasts
Short-term
for.
madness has a... Okay.
It says
Lasts
lasts
for how
for
long?
1d10 minutes. So technically, he should roll a d10.
Minutes?
I don't think it's going to matter then. I mean, unless he rolls a 1 and we make it through 6 more rounds.
Yes.
I recommend you roll a 1. Because there might be other ways to clear short-term madness, but
If you
I don't think we have
oh
them.
1. So
Nice.
you're stunned for 1 minute.
Still 6 rounds.
6 turns.
Unless somebody can.
Actually, technically it's 10 turns.
Mm-hmm.
Turns are 6
10
seconds, so it's 1 minute. So it's 10.
Yeah.
We were mathing wrong.
Yeah, my bad. I said it.
Clearing.
Well,
How do you clear?
here's the thing. I don't know if you guys know that Flip is going to be incapacitated because he's kind of on that other side of that post.
Right. I mean, I don't like metagaming. Kind of more of a. I don't think we have a way to like spells or potions or anything that's gonna do.
Yeah, and I don't think there's anything that clears short-term madness.
No, I don't have it. Like I don't have lesser restoration, and I don't think
That would be
do
it, yeah.
either.
It would
Greater
be
restoration, maybe, but I don't have that either. So I think that
I have
requires a diamond.
access to 1 spell here.
All right, so we're going to move on to Ono then. This is round 1, Ryan. So that's the first round that you missed.
I get.
You have
I
to
gotta make a
roll.
wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, you have to roll.
Wisdom save, right?
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's a nat 20, folks.
I'm
For a
gonna
23.
say that succeeds.
Yeah, I think that does succeed quite well.
My benevolent nature will allow it to succeed.
Your benevolent nature. Yeah. I'd be more surprised. Actually, no, I wouldn't be more surprised. Alright, so I'm going to take a 5-foot step to this motherfucker. And I am going to unleash holy hell on him. First attack is a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that's a good hit.
Or 12 bludgeoning damage.
Well. So resistance to bludgeoning does half damage.
Half. Yep.
So you
6.
you hit.
Doesn't do as much as I thought it was going to do.
Yeah, you hit him, and it kind of hurts him a little bit, but doesn't necessarily do what you intended. Your hand, you punch him, and your hand goes into this writhing clot and disappears into the inky blackness.
I'm actually using a quarterstaff, by the way.
And you pull your hand back out. So
That quarterstaff meant
when you punch
little
it,
resistance.
John, it's kind of like punching a slime. It's like punching slime.
Okay. That's kind of gross.
So what you're saying is there's still kind of a slapping noise, but it goes in.
Slapping, slurping, sucking sound as I do this. This will sound, it's going to sound like something else completely if you close your eyes.
All you hear from the background is Chert yelling, "Oh no, quit trying to fuck the writhing clot."
Let's see. Never damage. Or it's normal damage type. Oh! Kill damage with it. I can have it be force damage. That's interesting. That's neat. So my second attack will be force damage then.
Good choice. Otherwise, I was going to say maybe switch targets and take care of Hot Dave.
15 to hit?
Does not hit.
Not hit. I am going to spend a focus point.
Mm-hmm.
And flurry of blows.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 27 to hit.
That's a good hit.
Force damage of 8.
Yep.
Well, the flurry of blows is with your fist, right?
Or 2 unarmed. Oh yeah, they do have to be unarmed. Okay. Yeah, no, it'd be my feet. So it's bludgeoning. Oh no, it can be force damage.
It'll still be the force damage, but your
Yeah.
quarter.
Hang on. So I got to re-roll the attack rolls because it's 2 less.
Oh.
My bad.
Well, that's fine.
13 to hit. That one misses,
Mhm.
and then the one after that is a 23 to hit.
Yep.
And that second hit is for 6 bludgeoning damage. Then I
Force damage. you said, right?
Force damage, right?
force damage. Yes, force damage. Yep. I'm doing all force damage at this point because I realized that the bludgeoning didn't do much.
Mhm.
I had to put my extra
Put some
shitty
stank
shit
on it.
into it. Put some stank on it. We are going to. It needs to make a DC 13 Dexterity saving throw, or it's going to quit floating and lay on the ground. Unless
What
it's
kind
immune
of?
to being prone.
What kind of?
DC 13 Dex saving throw. Dexterity.
So stunning.
Topple.
Oh shit! So all that fire damage, genius. I'm gonna leave it, but it's actually immune to fire damage.
Oh. Fun.
And it's immune to being prone.
It's immune to being prone.
Mhm.
Wow, fuck me. Alright, cool. Alright, now I know that.
Yeah, I don't remember how much fire damage it was, so I'm just gonna leave it.
I have it written down.
Alright,
if
so
you
that's
want
that.
to get back.
I moved 5
I will leave
feet
that up to you. Do you
in.
want me to take the fire damage back?
I mean, I don't know how this fight's gonna go with the stunned flip. So, I mean, I will tell you what the amount. If you saved on the first one, it would have been 13 damage,
Yes.
and the second one was 22.
13 and 22 is
So-
23. I'll take half of that back, so I'll take what? 15?
Half of 13 and 22 is 35, 17. I see Ono running away.
Yeah, Ono's moving towards the door. He moved really quickly, and oh fuck! I just deleted myself from that. I was trying to zoom out, and I accidentally deleted my token. I'll put it back.
I hate it when I delete myself.
Players. Yeah, I'm just doing the boss a favor by deleting myself. Here we go. She's back where she was.
Is this a time to run indication?
Is that your turn then?
Yeah, yes, because I bonus actioned, and I moved. I'm not sure I want to do this, but Tommy gets an AO if he wants it on me because I moved out of his threatened squares.
Yeah, and I got distracted by I have to add you back to combat. What was your initial?
I was after Flip, somewhere in there. So, like, I was after Flip, and then the Gibbering Mother went. It was Flip, me, Gibbering Mother. So whatever number he puts me there.
I was like, wait a minute.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
Shlug. Shigulg is going to.
The Writhing Clot.
Yep.
It's gonna swing at
Opportunity
me.
attacks are a melee attack.
27 to hit.
That does it.
So you've been void tendrilled.
Yeah. Does that stop me in place? is the question.
16 damage. That's cold damage.
All right.
Oh, I picked the wrong one.
They get me.
And Church sees Ono going that way. It's like, Ono, are you leaving?
No, I'm just staying away from the thing. It's a little creepy.
Run away! Alright, so Gibbering Mother A. is going to move.
Trying to do hit and run tactics, but it moves really fast. The other ones don't. This one does.
Alright, so he is within 15 feet of you. And
Agree.
we'll you need a dexterity saving throw. Chert.
Fun. Seven or 8.
All right, yeah, that's gonna fail.
Yeah.
That was 8. I'm sorry, 5. 5 radiant damage, and you are blinded until the end of the Mother's next turn.
Blinded. Great.
Oh no! Why don't you make a perception check?
Nat 20 for 22.
Yeah, from where you're standing, you ran away, and all those obstacles cleared in front of you, and you have a clear line of sight to Flip. And with your nat 20, I'm going to say that you can tell that Flip is down, like unconscious.
He's not unconscious. He's stunned.
Or, I'm sorry, he's stunned. He looks
Yeah, those
unconscious.
are
He
different
looks
terms.
unconscious.
He's not moving. He's
Yeah.
not doing.
He's not doing anything. He's stiff as a board.
He is inactive.
Mhm.
He can't take any action, bonus action, or reaction. He cannot concentrate. He cannot speak. And he is surprised.
So he has
If his
the
initiative roll, he'd have disadvantage.
So this is him in his stunned face.
Yeah, he's got the old face.
So yeah, you can see that from where you're at now. At the end of the Gibbering Mother's turn, should go. He's gonna absorb light. So what you see at the end of the Gibbering Mother's turn is all of this, like the area around the writhing clot just starts getting sucked into its being, into this undulating mass. And everything goes dark within like not dark, but like this hazy dusk within 15 feet, just for a second. And then it's his turn. And he is going to... he's going to shoot a beam at Chert.
Yay.
17 hit.
Let's see. This is where we had determined my armor class is either 17 or 18.
Yes.
I have to roll a d6. 3 or higher, it succeeds. 1 or 2, it fails. Or I fail. 6. So my armor class is 18 for that particular hit.
Hometown.
And since I'm blind, I didn't even see it coming.
And
Unarmed strike, Jeff. You can make an unarmed strike as a bonus action while unarmed or wielding only monk weapons.
Right. You can't
So
use your
my-
monk weapon. You can't be wielding a bow when you're doing that. It's an unarmed strike while you're only wielding things that monks can carry.
Did I not say I dropped the bow?
Yeah, you
did.
said you dropped the bow. You're fine. Just you can't use the staff. You can have your staff while you're kicking him.
mm-hmm.
But the staff is a monk weapon.
But it's not an unarmed strike. It says an unarmed
Unarmed
strike.
strike. No. Unarmed strike. I'm reading unarmed strike. You can make an unarmed strike as a bonus action while unarmed or wielding only monk weapons.
Right, but you can't hit it with the monk
weapons
weapon.
counts as an unarmed strike.
Don't read unarmed strike under the monk. Read unarmed strike as a definition.
Specific overrides basic.
Yeah, I would say that John's correct
Yeah,
on
but
that.
it doesn't.
Specific overrides basic, so the monk definition of unarmed strike overrides the game definition of unarmed strike.
Yeah, and that
I'm
would
pretty
make
sure I'm
sense.
right.
That would make sense.
I'm pretty sure I got the DM's consent on it, so
Yeah,
that's the important thing. And it's helping us, Jeff. So DM's saying yes, and it's helping us.
Yeah, it's,
Cool.
otherwise that feat would be useless, right? All right,
You
so
can make an unarmed strike as a bonus action. Is what it says. It doesn't define unarmed strike in your martial arts technique.
Actions in combat. This is under. It's an action for me. Unarmed strike.
It's an action for everyone. Unarmed strike is an action anyone can take.
Chagall.
Yeah, and under my actions, it says what I read to you.
Right. Wielding and hitting with are two different things, though.
Chagall is going to
Unarmed
move
strike definition.
within.
Instead of using a weapon to make a melee attack, you can use a punch, kick, headbutt, or similar forceful blow. In game
What is-
terms, this is an unarmed strike.
Yeah, that is the game terms as an unarmed strike, and specific overrides. So as a monk, I have my unarmed strike. I can use monk weapons.
Yeah, I think that is
Unarmed
correct.
strike under. Okay, I'm reading this under your actions. Unarmed strikes. Scroll down to where it says unarmed strike. It says you make a melee attack that involves using your body. This is on Ono's actions tab. You make a melee attack that involves using your body to deal one of the following effects. That's also under unarmed strike. Like you
Go a
see
little bit
actions
further
and comments,
down.
unarmed strike, unarmed strike.
That is under. We'll deal with it.
Yeah, for the
more
sake
later.
of moving
we'll
this
get to the
forward.
bottom of it off stream because this will go on for quite a while.
Yeah.
This will go on for the rest of the show, honestly.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say that if a monk weapon is an unarmed strike, then you can use it as an unarmed strike. So Chagall moved down within striking range of Chert and is going to use his tendril,
All 10 or just one?
the big one. And that's going to be a 27. 27 to hit.
That'll hit.
And that's for 12 cold damage.
Okie dokie.
And that's Shagulg's turn, and it is now Chert's turn. And you
Alright,
have to roll a wisdom save because you are within 20 feet of writhing, or of the...
Make sure that it says I have to be able to see it. Or it doesn't say that I have to be able to see it, because I'm blind right now.
Yeah. Oh,
I don't know it's there, so I'm not sure if I need to make a wisdom save.
okay, so, and you can hear the gibbering mouther, so roll at advantage the wisdom save.
Okay, so this is a sound thing, not a
Yep.
sight thing.
It's a sound thing, not a sight thing.
Okay, yeah, then I'm not both. Let's see. Wisdom save at advantage.
Correct.
Roll. Natural 20 for 30.
Good lord, you and your natural 20s today.
29 or 30. Wisdom, it's what I'm good at.
Apparently.
Plus 10 feels good.
I was gonna say it doesn't help that I rolled 2 nat 20s today as well.
Yeah.
Like we've been on fire today.
The 20s have been killing it. So yeah, that doesn't do anything. So you can continue. You are free to move about the country.
So I knew about where the gibbering mouthers were when I went blind.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use an ability. It is I think it's a 10-foot. Lands a 10-foot radius sphere. And this is, it's probably not going to hurt them as much, but ignore the color. I'll do this first shot. That's a square. Ten-foot radius sphere, and I will try to hit. I'm aiming for the gibbering mouthers, but apparently that would hit the other guy too.
Mm-hmm.
This is a con saving throw of DC 16, or they take 2d6 necrotic damage. Oh wait, I want to be in this circle. I would center it on the one so that I can be in the circle. So maybe, I think I'm still hitting everybody.
You are.
Yeah, you would be.
So I can gain 2d6 hit points from that.
So you said con save?
Con save, yep. Where is the
17 for A?
Okay, A saves. I'll do the healing for myself. I get 7, yay.
What kind of damage is this, or what kind of attack?
It's necrotic, so they might be immune to it, I don't know.
16 to save?
You saved.
Uh, 14?
That one will fail.
And Hot Dave's gonna roll a 9.
Yeah, that's a fail. So the ones that fail will take full damage. I rolled a 1 and a 3. So those that fail take 4. Those that succeeded take 2. And I, not being able to see, this is going to be fun here.
Are you just gonna run in a random direction and hope that you don't hit a wall?
I saw where Ono went, and I'm going to attempt to run towards Ono, and not noticing that there's a Shigulg in the way. Tom, why don't you go ahead and move me my 35 feet in whatever direction I'm attempting to run at Ono, but there's a Shigulg in the way. Feel free to...
How many feet?
35 feet is what I would be going for.
So 5, 10, and you're gonna bounce off of this gelatinous writhing clot. 15, 20, you're gonna trip over this. Roll me a dexterity save.
This is fun. You know that point at which you've decided you're not sure if you're gonna live or die anyway, so you're just gonna go for it? That's where we're at. Oh, faceplant, nat 1.
Yep. So you are... You're prone...
That's the karmic balance for the 20s.
Yep. So in situational comedy TV shows, when somebody turns around and there's a couch there and they do a flip over the couch and they land?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's you. So you are prone.
Yeah.
You're prone just to the south of this writhing clot, and you are still within his attack range, so there's no opportunity attack yet.
Okay, that's good. I have a bonus action left, and since it wasn't a spell to do the other thing,
you still have half your movement, I think, so you can stand up.
Sure, I'll stand up, and I will,
Wah, wah.
Oh, I guess I could wild shape. I don't know that that helps me because then I'm easier to hit. I only get 8 temporary hit points.
You could always turn into a hound.
It cost me an action, and I used my action.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna healing word at level 2 myself, and hope I live to see another round. And by see another round, I literally mean that because I'm blind right now. So I'll gain 12, and that's my turn.
All right. Gibbering Mother C is gonna move. And then Hot Dave's gonna move. That's gonna bring us to the top of the round for Flip, and we're gonna call it there, because we are up against it.
You didn't want to go through Flip's turn?
Yeah, Flip, what are you doing? Lots of options here.
Not gonna lie, I feel kind of bad about that.
It touches kids these days can only be measured in nanoseconds.
It's my third round, so.
Stunning performance.
Oh, snap.
I went for the prone instead of the stun. I should have gone for the stun.
It's probably immune to stun. It's probably immune to everything.
Probably, but
If you can find a way to wake Cooch up, I mean,
I don't have one really. I'm looking at running and grabbing him and getting out of here. Like literally, I don't know that
There's
this
part
is
of me that if I knew I was going to go dog form and go grab him, because that dog form I got 50 feet, I could have got to him, grabbed him, and gotten halfway out the door. But I couldn't see, and I don't know that he's stunned.
I do now. I didn't before. That's why I was just kind of moving to give range. Cause I got 45 feet of movement. I can get in and I can bonus action get out. And I can even.
I mean, the part that I'm shocked about is that, like that his action could stun us, and then I had to roll a D, like 10 or whatever. Like I could have been stunned for 12, 18, 20 turns, right? I mean,
yeah.
This is impossible to come back from.
Well,
I'm
that's
just lucky I rolled a 1.
That was the madness. That was from that madness roll. That wasn't from Shagulg himself. So Shagulg made you.
Oh,
that was the wisdom
like going
save.
over.
Yeah. So
Got it.
Yeah.
Would he get a wisdom save at the end of his next turn to get out of it?
I don't. Short-term madness is
See, what this seems like to me is this seems like someone wrote this adventure and didn't consider how debilitating this is, or the way this was written and looking at how this was supposed to be done is this room's meant to kill the party. That's what it looks like to me as a DM.
I don't.
You got to remember now, Flip rolled twice on Arcana checks that he shouldn't have probably succeeded on in order to lose a wisdom point, and he was the first one in some of the rooms, so it could just be that it's all been literally going to the same person instead of being spread out amongst the party.
Mm-hmm. I mean, technically, this should have been spread out.
One-sided. Fully one-sided.
Well, and the other thing too is this short-term madness chart. This is a D&D thing. It's not a part of this. It's not made by this.
Yeah, you guys were dealing with it in Rime of the Ice Maiden.
A series of fascinating scenarios.
Mm-hmm. Like some of the other things, so you hit 81 to 90, his character is stunned. So if you would have rolled anything, you literally rolled that basic. I mean, I kind of wanted you to roll an 80 so you would experience an overpowering urge to eat something strange, such as dirt, slime, or offal. So you would go after the gibbering mouther to try and eat it.
Yeah. Sounds fucking delicious.
Jesus, gross.
But we can have this discussion offline too to see if there's something we can do to, because I agree. I don't want him out for 10 rounds. That seems not very fun for you.
I mean,
I feel like the wisdom save per round is seems reasonable, right?
And remembering that his wisdom save is like +0 or +1, so it's not like it's likely to succeed every time anyway.
Yeah, so I think at the beginning of next session, then we'll have you roll a wisdom save, Cooch.
all right, we'll sort that.
Yeah, I mean, does that seem fair to everybody else?
Yeah.
It's up to the DM.
I mean, I just don't want him sitting there for the next session going, thumb up my ass.
Well, I mean, it depends on how powerful Shigalg is, because that's really the how many turns do we have as a team.
Well,
Was the madness chart he rolled on created by D&D?
yeah. It's a part of D&D Beyond.
Not short-term madness. The madness chart, the effect that gave him stunned.
No, this is looking for the 2024 SRD rules. Check out. This is from 5thsrd.org. I can send you the
madness.
link. If you want.
I see stuff about madness levels, but I don't see a madness. Oh wait a minute here. Madness. Chapter 8. Dungeon Master's Guide. Whee.
There's the chart I'm looking at. It's linked in my story. I when I first looked at it, it looked like it was a D&D thing, but I'm not sure if it's probably not official.
Yeah, no, it's on the madness chart. It is. That's wild. It's 81 to 90 on the short-term madness chart.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's not bad when it's not in the middle of combat.
Yeah, right.
You know,
Yeah.
oh, we have to stand here for 10 minutes? Oh, boo-hoo.
Or a minute.
Yeah.
Hey, at least he didn't roll unconscious, which is 91 to 100.
Well, at least unconscious, we could raise him again, or he could roll himself back up, right?
Unconscious and stable would be then some amount of time.
Yeah, that's what he would be. Unconscious and stable.
So the answer is kill me?
I think I'm...
Yeah,
right.
I mean, that would probably end your stun, huh? Get you down to unconscious.
Right.
Good lord. That's... Yeah.
You could also say that he can, because some of those effects are like whenever they get hit, they get a chance to make a saving throw. So if he's getting pummeled by gibbering mouth or sea or something,
Mm-hmm.
that would be another, like, every time he
Would
gets
be
hit,
the
it's
other
like,
option.
oh, wake me up, oh, wake me up.
Because when someone's stunned, you slap them to get them, hey,
Mhm.
focus.
Yeah.
So that might be an idea, too. Whatever way you want to play it,
Before
though.
you go.
Yeah, that's. I
Either
was
on the
kind
end
of
of his turn or...
I was kind of waiting for you to see once you saw him, if you would try to go shake him, because then I would do those rolls to see if you could snap him out of it. But anyway, yeah, we can talk about that over the week. We are Two Nerds on Quest. We are here Sunday mornings, 8 a.m. Central Time, twitch.tv/TomMNorm or bit.ly/NerdTube. That's our YouTube channel. Go there for all our videos. Catch a show there live. Follow both channels. Cost you nothing. It is absolutely free to find out when we go live. Watch all of our replays over on YouTube. If you want to support the show, throw some of those Bezos bucks at us on Twitch. That Twitch Prime subscription if you have Amazon Prime. Otherwise, you could actually subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. Patreon.com/Two Nerds One Quest. $1 a month gets you all of our unedited podcasts plus the unedited video. So let us know. Rate and review the podcast wherever you get that from. With that being said, for me, for Genius, for Cooch, and for the player, JC. There, nerds.
Town.
Pretty sure Jeff is right.
Scott thinks Jeff is right.
Anyway, so